guys, it's Myiesha, Beauty Director here at Sephora.
And it's Jeffrey here, another Beauty Director.
And we're here to talk about clean products. I think this is like our second or third video featuring clean products that we offer at Sephora. And as simply as you can put it, they're products that are free of certain ingredients that you might not want in your beauty products. And we have kind of like all worlds, which is really cool too. I think the last one we did was all fragrance. So we have something for everyone, I would say. And even if you're not necessarily using clean products as a criteria for your beauty regimen, you can still use a lot of these and absolutely love them. I use a good variety of what we're going to show you today.
So we've kind of divided this video by category. Again, we're going to do 2 products for each category, so that way you take one and I'll take one.
We fought.
Yeah, we really did fight over which ones we were going to talk about because we're really both really enjoying this category. I think it's a product. We both live here on the West Coast, so it's a product category that we both really come in contact with a lot. I think our clients out here really love that type of lifestyle, and if that's something that you're looking to incorporate into yours, then this video is for you.
Okay. So we're going to get started. We're going to jump right into color, which we fought over. So
of course.
We'll see. So we have the Lawless, the one is in like significant other, the one eyeshadow palette, which is gorgeous. So it has 18 colors. You have your 3 rows of 6 right here. And I think it's really cool because it has all these nice warm colors that people sort of like need and like absolutely, they're a must have, I think, right now. And you also have some really cool tones and burgundies. And I will use an eyeshadow palette that doesn't have black, but I need my eyeshadow palettes to have black in them, so I don't have to grab 2 eyeshadow palettes.
Yes.
So I really love this. So this is really great for someone, because I feel like there's not a ton of options of eyeshadow palettes that are considered clean beauty.
Exactly. Now, we actually got to meet and hang out with Annie Lawless, who's the founder of the brand. And what's really cool is I think she kind of designed this palette off of something that she could use really regularly, because she's kind of got that whole glam thing going for her. But then I say it's also really versatile and universal.
Yeah, it gives you sort of a mix of undertones, which I feel like a lot of palettes don't do. So I would say if you're someone, I feel like I see a lot of those people in the comment section who don't know what undertone of eyeshadow to use. This would be a good palette that kind of has the best of both worlds in it.
And then you can kind of experiment and find which one you like better. Love that. So next up from Ilia, we have the Limitless Lash Mascara. Now, this is a really beautiful formula that's buildable and is actually going to nourish and condition the lashes at the same time. So this is a really great multifunction mascara. It's going to give you length, curl, volume, everything that we want in a great mascara. Yeah, the brush is awesome.
Is really cool. It has was one extra long comb side for those little baby lashes, or if you have shorter lashes, I feel like this would be a good option. That's a question we get asked a lot in store, if you have no lashes.
Yeah.
What do you use?
Exactly. This one you can really comb, like you said, comb through and sort of stretch the mascara until it gets to the tips. I really, really love that about this formula.
Or if you don't want to do a conditioner, you can just get a mascara that has shea butter in it.
Yeah, this is formulated with shea and keratin, which are really going to be great for nourishing and conditioning the lashes. So that's really awesome. I really love this formula. Another really cool thing about this one is that it's free of synthetic fragrances. There's no soy or gluten in it, too.
Fragrance around my eyeballs, just like you finish your makeup and you look gorgeous and you put mascara on with fragrance and just my eyes water, and it can be really tough for me too. So if you have sensitive eyes, this would be a really good option for you. So next up we have some skincare, and these are 2 favorites. I feel like we didn't pick these, but we kind of picked these. Maybe we put it in the universe. So we have been dying over Core Organics. We love the turmeric mask. We talk about that quite a bit. And this is the Noni Radiant Eye Oil from Cora Organics. So this is something that's really great for those of us that have sensitive eyes. Sometimes my eyes just go through times where they're just red and they're puffy, and I need something, but all my eye creams tend to be a bit too active. I actually gave this to one of the hairstylists on set who for months could not find an eye cream, and I gave her this, and her allergies cleared up within a couple days because it just was so soothing for her that it was free of things that she probably was using to kind of exacerbate the allergies. So this is really nice because it's nourishing. I also like to put a little bit by the mouth area, which tends to get kind of dry. My boyfriend actually let me put this on him. He never lets me put anything on his face for skincare. It just feels really nourishing. You would think oil, you would think maybe it's going to be a bit heavy, but you only need a little tiny bit. I like to let it sit there and absorb, but you can just tap it in if you want to.
Now, I actually have a really dry under eye area too, and I've been experiencing a lot of crepiness. So what I've been doing with this product is I'll put my normal eye cream on and then use that kind of as the last step. Like we talked about layering again, kind of sealing in. Yeah, it's really, really nice to do that with. Okay, so next up, we have one of my all-time favorite products. This is from Tatcha. This is the Silk Canvas, and I'm so excited to announce that this is actually in the clean category. That's really cool. But what's really beautiful about this protective primer is that it's going to be multi-use. So you can use it on eyes, cheeks, lips.
I'm just going to touch it because we don't have the disc here.
It's so beautiful. Yes, a little bit goes a really long way. Now, this is formulated with 3 different types of silk powder, which is really awesome. I actually got to spend some time with Tatcha.
Yeah, when I went to Japan.
Yeah, when I went to Japan. And I heard the most beautiful story from Akane-san, who's their house geisha. And she told me that, geishas typically prime their face with like a hard wax. But the whole purpose of it is to protect the skin from the makeup. And that's really how Vicky was inspired to create this product. Now, she didn't want to use wax because that can be kind of comedogenic in some cases. You don't want to be doing that every day. So she used the silk proteins and the silk powders to really build that sort of protective barrier between your skin and the makeup.
Yeah, the number one thing we see with this primer, because we absolutely love it, is people using too much. So much of it.
A grain
tiny,
of rice,
tiny little bit of it.
Literally goes
no
so far.
pea-size situation here. Grain of rice is a perfect sort of visual representation of how much you should use. If you feel like your face is sort of slipping, your fingers are slipping and sliding, that's a bit too much. If you're smooth and you just kind of feel like your texture is kind of evened out, that's a good standpoint.
So this product is free of synthetic fragrances, there's no mineral oil, and then you also don't have any sulfates or detergents, which is really awesome.
So another favorite of mine, whenever I talk about this, like either in person or on social media, all of our Sephora peeps, which is like 80% of all my friends list, kind of say they absolutely love this or it changed their lives. This is Briogio's Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. So this is a really unique product because I've said it a bunch of times in hair videos. No one ever thinks about their scalp if they're trying to grow their hair or their hair is just not acting right. Maybe it's flat, maybe it's greasy or whatever. They're not thinking about their scalp maybe being the culprit of their issues. So this is something that you can do if you have dandruff builds up. It's something you can do a couple times a week. I typically do it like twice a month, I would say.
I'm doing it all the time.
Yeah.
This is another product that we literally fought for, and I'm obsessed with it. I just love the texture, so I do it like multiple times a week, whenever I feel like it.
I have a girl crush on Nancy, the CEO. I absolutely love her. Every time I see her, I'm like, I'm obsessed with you. I love you.
She's amazing.
So this is something really cool. I think it can be kind of intimidating to think about scrubbing your scalp, especially if you have a lot of hair. So the best way to do it is to section the hair. I have little clips that I keep in the shower. Section my hair and just kind of part it and scrub it on the scalp. A little bit goes a long way. I kind of make that mistake with every Briogio product. With the shampoo, I tend to like put my normal amount and then like my whole shower is filled with suds. So the same thing with this. It is gonna sud up a little bit, and it is a shampoo. It's not just a scrub, so you only need a little tiny bit. And if you have longer nails, you can kind of use that to massage it in, or you can use a tool. I like to use a comb to make sure I really get it in the scalp. So if you have drier hair, you definitely don't want to pull it down the shaft because it is a charcoal shampoo. It's meant to sort of purify the hair and really clean it meticulously, and you can just go ahead and rinse it out. But this is something you can definitely add to your routine, and I feel like anybody, dandruff or not, will see a big difference.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely just kind of, I actually have noticed that my hair is growing back a little bit fuller
It's the peppermint.
and faster. Yeah.
The peppermint is stimulating.
And then they say, like, if there's not a lot of blockage, the hair can actually grow out smoother and quicker,
no blockage,
right?
Your hair can grow better. Massage, even if you had like no products and you just want to do something for your hair, massaging the scalp helps for hair growth. So as you're massaging this on and the peppermint oil, it's kind of like, hey, you need to grow.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing.
Keep going. I love that. Hey there.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is a product that I'm actually really excited to give a try myself. I haven't actually tried it like regularly, but I'm wanting to incorporate it into my routine.
You don't need hair oil, but everybody needs hair oil.
I know. I've been trying to. My hair is really short, so I struggle finding a hair oil that I really, really love. Because it's so close to my face. But this one seems like it's really, really nice. This is from Playa. This is the Ritual Hair Oil, and it's a weightless shine and protection oil. Now, protection is key. That's one of the things that I really love about this product is that it's actually formulated with lycopene, which is a natural UV protectant derived from tomatoes. It's such an amazing ingredient. I would definitely look into it because it has a lot of other benefits as well. Now, this is also formulated with kukui, coconut, apricot, and sunflower oil. So all of those are really light botanical oils. So what I noticed about it is it kind of has like a medium density.
I think it's even lighter than that. It feels like a dry oil to me.
Almost. most, right? Yeah.
It would be really nice for finer hair. Again, for finer hair texture, you might not want to put it on your roots to weigh down your hair. You probably want to put it on the ends of the hair. I like to put a little bit of, back when I used to flatter my hair, I put a little bit on the ends before I would flatter, just to kind of seal everything in and moisturize.
Yeah, and it's really good for smoothing frizz. I think that's what I'm going to really love about it, is that I can kind of work it through my curls, and it'll just sort of like tame it, give it a little bit of shine, and then sort of group the texture a little bit.
I mean, body oil.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah,
honestly, I would use it
use all the way hair oils as body oil, and they work amazingly well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up next?
So last category, fragrance. So we've talked about clean fragrance before, but I feel like, the two that they chose for us are really some kind of stunners that kind of like get you into the clean fragrance category.
They're the ones you need to know.
I feel like they work for a lot of people. They're good wardrobing fragrances as well. So first up, we have the by Rosie Jane Layla Lou. So this is the one, if you remember, we were talking about fresh cut grass, and we kind of like went into a moment about fresh cut grass and like pear and all those like good things like jasmine. So the whole philosophy about this is it's a nice light scent that's meant to be worn every day. And in my mind, that meant like meant to be worn every day, and then on some days when you're feeling sassy, you layer it with something else. Because I feel like it's just sort of like a light intensity fragrance that doesn't just dissipate after a few minutes or so. Because I feel like I have a poor sense of smell where I can't smell things throughout the day unless they're like really robust and powerful. But this is nice and light, and it has some good lasting power. The packaging also is 100% recyclable, so just note that. I feel like brands kind of try to make things more biodegradable and recyclable and things like that, and it's nice to let people know when they're buying it so they feel good about it.
Low carbon footprint.
Yes. So I actually have kind of a poor sense of smell. That's why I like fragrance so much, because if it like speaks to me, then I'm really into it. And sometimes light fragrances is kind of, I don't even register them. But this one is nice because it just kind of smells like very classy beach housey. And it just kind of smells like really clean skin, but it has some sort of feminine elements to it too, where it's not going to get on anyone's nerves. Sometimes I feel like if I'm wearing too girly of a perfume, I'm getting on everyone's nerves, but this is a really beautiful, nice one.
It does kind of smell like the ocean, like the Hamptons. I don't know. I'm getting a very
it's very beach housey. You're wearing white linens and mimosas and stuff.
I feel you, sis. I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, so next up from Fleur. Now this one I'm obsessed with. This is actually called Hanami, and it's a beautiful eau de parfum that's formulated with fig, of course. Love fig.
Here, put it right there. I want to see how they smell together.
Cool. There's some white floral in there, and then some beautiful sandalwood. So it's got a really clean dry down. Of course, yes. Very, very nice. So it's going to be a really vibrant, sort of fresh, with that fig that sort of grounds it just enough to give you that connection. I really love it.
These smell really good together, too, because the fig and the pear, the fig from that and the pear from the Layla Lou pair really well together. And then the sandalwood keeps it from being too fruit baskety.
Yeah, exactly.
It smells really nice.
Yeah. Now, another really cool thing about Fleur is that they donate a portion of every bottle purchase to go out to good causes all across the world. Yeah, which is really awesome.
So that's it.
Yep.
Our 8 products from all categories. So hopefully you find something that you like or you already use. If you want to find clean products on Sephora.com, all you have to do is type in clean and hundreds of products show up. There's a little seal that will pop into the video to show you. It's a little leaf and it's green. It's pretty obvious that it's representing clean products. So you can look for that seal. Even when you're not looking for clean products, it'll pop up on the page for you so you know what you're looking at. If you have any questions, please comment below. And as always, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our cute faces. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Ciao for now.